Hey, Bruno, how are you?
Great. How are you doing today?
I'm really good, and I want to thank you for meeting with me. This is really cool. I enjoy every time we get together in our conversation. So listen, for the sake of what we're doing today, would you start off with sharing a little bit who you are and a little bit about you?
Absolutely. My pleasure. My name is Bruno Pereira. I was born on November 5th, 1989, and I am a marketing strategist by day and a business coach by night. And what I mean by that is I spend my day serving and transforming businesses by using marketing tactics and strategies. And how I became so interested in marketing and business was that I would say roughly 2 to 3 years ago, I worked for an engineering company. And as a project manager at this engineering company, I was working as a full-time employee, and I was becoming very tired of becoming an employee to this corporation. And my story would start there. My story basically consists of an individual who was tired of working several hours and 40 hours plus a week on something that I wasn't really interested or passionate with. And at the time, I was very eager and very open-minded to learning more about myself. I didn't really know which way to go. And I started connecting with a few people, one person by the name of Nathan Emerald. And it was roughly 2 years ago where he helped me set goals and actually find my passion. And my passion at the time was fitness. And he allowed me and motivated me to understand that in life, you pretty much only live once. And what that means is you have to really take the opportunity that me being very Christian and Catholic and true to it, you have to take the opportunity to embrace what God has gifted you with. And at the time, I was very interested in fitness, and I was very motivated to not only take care of myself, but take care of my family. So the main question was, how the hell am I going to make money with my passion? I don't even know what that means. How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to support my family? And this man by the name of Nathan Emerald became my mentor and my friend, and he taught me the principles of life, the principles of business. And at the time, I was trying to grow my fitness business, and I was spending a lot of time on marketing. And come to find out, my true interest of planting that seed in fitness was really marketing and helping people not only discover their passion, but ultimately market their passion and promote their passion and ultimately make money with their passion. So in 2011, I became the founder of Superstar Solutions, and Superstar Solutions has pretty much made me who I am today. I'm a very visionary person. My vision is to truly have my business consist of millions of individuals who have become a client in my business and ultimately marketed themselves by discovering their passion, putting into play the strategy, the principles, the marketing services that we provide to ultimately create sales and do what I did, which was to leave the company I was working for, and start my own brand. So that would pretty much define who Bruno Pereira is today.
Well, that's a really interesting story, and I come out the other end with certainly a couple of words, and one is you are certainly at the core of your being an entrepreneur, and I knew that the minute I met you. And we have an agreement about marketing, and as a marketing specialist, I'm betting that you'll probably agree with me that the biggest and most important thing you got to do in marketing is get exposure, authentic
Absolutely.
exposure for yourself and for your clients, and you got to get people to know you. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Absolutely, I totally agree with that, 100%.
Cool. Well, today I'm going to be showing you or telling you a bit about my company and what it is and what it does, and among other things, you know that I'm in the online greeting card business. Is that correct?
Yes.
Cool. And so you know that I'm really about getting my customers exposure with that little greeting card company, right?
Absolutely. From what you've shown me some amazing things that you can just expose yourself with.
Well, you know, that one of the things I was attracted to the online greeting card company, and I was very much like you many years ago. As a matter of fact, I tell young people all the time, I used to be you. I was where you are at a point in my life, and I remember it like it was yesterday because I had mentors in my life too who, you know, taught me things like, you know, go read Jim Rohn's, How to Succeed in the 90s. Back then it's How to Succeed and the Challenge to Succeed, but back when I read it, it was How to Succeed in the 90s, and, you know, he talked back then about having more than one talent, and that, you know, that you remind me of that Renaissance man that he talked about then, you know, that is just multi-talented, just doesn't do one thing, just doesn't, you know, has many talents in many areas. And, you know, the other thing he taught me was about being a player. And, you know, what that means is not sitting on the sidelines and actually getting in the game and playing the game. And that reminds me a lot of you, too. That was one of the things I admired about you when I met you. And also that you see the bigger picture on things, you know. At such a very young age, you've carved such a niche for yourself, and you see such a huge picture. And that was one of the reasons why I asked you to get together with me and chat a little bit about, you know, my industry of network marketing. Because I remember the night we met, and I brought it up and got talking about residual. I remember your face lit up, and I remember that being something that you found interesting. And so I guess what my question is to you right now, Bruno, is what do you know about network marketing? What has been your exposure and your experience with network marketing up until this date?
Sure. One thing I found out about network marketing was it's a great way to increase your sales skills. And sales is very, very, very important when creating your brand and creating yourself and ultimately creating an empire out of what you love to do. And in network marketing, I was once reached out with a company called Monavi, and I learned a lot from the first presentation. I never proceeded with the company, but I did learn that network marketing plays a big role in an individual's life when it comes to making money. And that's because you are it's like an empire of people who do sales, people who know how to create relationships. And there's just people there to ultimately create relationships and create a team. And creating teams out of great people is really what makes you look great. At the end of the day, you pretty much want people promoting you, because if you were going to go out to the business world or any industry promoting yourself, you're not going to get anywhere, because obviously you're going to talk great things about yourself. But if you create a team out of great individuals, great relationships, you are ultimately going to be one of the best in the industry. And that's what I really grabbed from network marketing.
Well, you know, that's a very good explanation of what network marketing is, and of the gazillion things I've learned it is over the 20-plus years I've been in the industry. Team and building and leadership and leverage, all those things you mentioned are really, really important. But I'm wondering, if I stopped this recording for one quick second, Bruno, and took you on to a real quick webinar and then came back and showed you my vision of what I saw when I first looked at it, would you come there and do that with me?
Sure, absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to pause and come back in just a second, folks.